think it probably just deepens relationships, and it might feel a little bit different, but I definitely don't think it makes it harder. Yeah, I remember one of my psychology professors at UT Austin, she was a developmental psychologist, and so her son, when he was like 4, was like riding in the back seat, and she told a story in class, and she was saying that he was always like, "You're always, doing psychology on me." And so she was kind of curious, because she would just ask him a lot of questions, like a development psychologist. They're really fascinated with like the development of a child. And so she said, "How do you know that I'm doing psychology on you?" And he was like, "Well, you start by asking questions, and then, wait, you're doing it right now. You're doing it right now." And it's like, I think that is essentially, like, if you're talking to psychologists, they're just asking a lot of questions and really trying. But that's good. I've talked to so many people who go on dates, and they're just like, people don't ask questions. Like, they'll just
I think that's
let you ask
problem.
Question after question, and they're just like, okay, are you curious of any
that's a problem.
reciprocity gonna happen here? So it's like, a psychologist is probably gonna, psychologist is very comfortable asking questions and just like sitting there and listening, you know what I mean? And so,
have you ever had someone, they're like, "I really like you," and you're like, "You've not asked me, you don't
oh
know
my gosh."
me." I'm confused.
A couple of times, not many times. I definitely had a friend who, also a psychologist, went on a date, and the guy just talked at her for 2 hours about his star-crossed love with an ex, and because of their like sort of family conflicts, and I think they were from regions of the world that were in conflict.